Self-confidence is a certain positive attitude that someone has about their own skills and abilities. And it basically means that they accept and trust themselves and have a sense of control in their life. Plus, the American Psychological Association defines self-confidence as a belief that one is capable of successfully meeting the demands of a task. And this can refer to a general sense of trust in one's abilities, or it might be more situation specific. For example, you can have someone who just looks, feels, sounds, and walks a certain way that just looks confident. And you can also have someone who feels highly confident in one area but less confident in others. Now, there is self-confidence and there is also self-esteem. And although they may look like each other, they are somewhat different, while they do overlap with each other. Self-esteem refers to whether you appreciate and value yourself, and self-confidence is your belief in yourself and your abilities. This can change depending on the situation. It's normal to feel quite confident in some circumstances and less confident in others. Now, for the ones who are wondering why they should build a solid self-confidence, well, Hannah Owens, a licensed master social worker, I don't know what that is, to be honest, explains that the doubt that comes with second guessing yourself has both internal and external repercussions. Oh, and confidence not only affects you and how you feel about yourself, but it also communicates to others that you are trustworthy and capable, which can be helpful both socially and at work. Good points have been made here indeed, not only because what she said has fundamental knowledge and sense to it, but mainly because she is an LMSW and did all of this. And now that respect has been put on her name, we can be moving on. Whether you're just in a little bit of a dip right now, or it has always been something that you're struggling with, building self-esteem lies as follows. There is a video on YouTube with a man called Dr. Ivan Joseph, who explained the meaning and value of self-confidence really well. So he basically said that in his past life as a soccer coach, he wasn't really looking for team players who had a nice kick or a great running ability, but he was looking for people with great self-confidence. Because to him, without this skill, we would be useless as players, because when we lose sight or belief in ourselves, we are done for. And he describes self-confidence as the ability to believe in oneself to accomplish any task, no matter the odds, difficulty, or adversity. And so he mentions that there can be certain rules to build this self-confidence. One rule is repetition. For example, there was once a goalkeeper who was really not confident about his catching ability, and when he told his trainer about it, Dr. Ivan Joseph, a soccer coach at the time, he told the goalkeeper to stand, kick the ball against the wall, and catch it. And also to stand, kick the ball against the wall, and catch it. And also to stand, kick the ball. Yeah, it is kind of like a muscle that can be built through deliberate training and practice. Yeah, you can just watch a few YouTube videos, tell yourself that you're confident, and now be confident. Except if you watch these kind of videos, of course. The goal to self-confidence is doing what is not new to us, and practice helps with that. Not just to look in the mirror and say that you can do it, but also to actually do it. Now, a second route to build confidence is to look at the way that you talk to yourself. Thoughts influence actions. Here is another quote from the GOAT. We all have this negative self-talk that goes on in our head. Even though there are enough people that tell us that we are not good enough already, why would we want to tell ourselves that? Because thoughts influence actions. What you tell yourself about yourself is how you will perceive yourself, or something like that. A third and last rule is to pay less attention towards your mistakes all the time, but to pay more attention towards the good things. If you show someone the times when they did something right, they are more likely to gain a genuine confidence and repeat that same behavior. Question: why do certain people have low self-confidence? Well, when living in an environment that always points out the negative about you and your performance, well, that would suck. Basically, catch yourself when you're good and praise the positive behavior you want to reinforce. Does that make sense? Yes, sir. And then there is also another smaller extra rule, which is that self-confident people interpret feedback how they choose to. But I will be completely honest, I don't know what that means. And in conclusion, confidence means feeling sure of yourself and your abilities. Not in an arrogant way, but in a realistic and secure one. And to help with this, there is a certain rule that might make you look at building confidence in a in a different way. It's called the Rule of 100. Now, there is the Rule of 10,000 by Malcolm Gladwell, but I feel like focusing on that as a beginner is like focusing on going to space while still having to learn how to walk. The Rule of 100 goes as follows. If you spend 100 hours a year in any discipline, which is only 18 minutes a day, you will be better than 95% of the world in that discipline. Consistency is everything. Jade Bonacolta. So yeah, you can try it if you want. Write it down or whatever. And thank you for watching, by the way. Take care.